Hey, my name is Jessica and I'm an entrepreneur and I want to record this video testimonial for Madeline and just really talk about what my life was basically before Madeline and what it is now that I've gone through her group coaching program. So if any of you guys have counted macros before, you might be a little familiar with my story. So I was counting macros for about a year and a half before I started working with Madeline. And it did help me in terms of like my relationship with food, in terms of seeing like food good or bad. That kind of it helped restore that. But in terms of like having something sustainable and feeling like a normal human, it was really like just mentally exhausting having to scan barcodes and like weigh stuff and look at the nutrition, like the nutrition facts and all of that. So, and also like I had stalled in seeing progress. So I was just lacking guidance in that. And although I did feel like I got a little bit help in terms of like my relationship with food, again, I just didn't feel like this is something I couldn't see myself doing this for like the rest of my life. That was the hard part for me. I feel like nutrition has always been my struggle. I am one of those people that actually I do love going to the gym. So the fitness part was a little bit easier, but then again, I didn't have the knowledge. So every time I'd go to the gym, it was kind of like, oh, what machine is available? Like I'll just use that one kind of a thing. It wasn't like, oh, I have a like actual plan, like what muscle groups am I working? Am I like being intentional about like progressive overload and such. So I was just kind of like all over the place at the gym. So when I saw her launch the online program, I knew I had to work with her, and also had been following her on Instagram for a while, which you probably have if you're here. And just her commitment to showing up every single day and really providing valuable content, and showing that she knew what she was talking about. Just really delivering value, not just pretending to be this thing, but actually embodying it. That really drew me to her too, just like all her knowledge and her background. Like she actually went to school for this and she has all this training and certifications, and she's really committed to staying on top of like just the fitness and health industry. And originally just had invested in like a one session consult with her, which really helped, but I felt like I needed more of that accountability. And so if I could really describe what it is like working with her and stuff, I would say that it's really effortless, which is like the name of her program, right? Also, so it makes sense. And it's just really I would say straightforward, and there's a lot of accountability and support. We jump on a call every single week, which might sound like intimidating, but it's really I feel like you need that because everyone has such busy lives. So like 1 hour a week is not much for if you really want to stay accountable and committed to your goals. And just having also the group coaching aspect where you have other girls talking, even though they're going through their own issues, you learn through their issues. Like you can identify yourself in some of their issues, and whenever you talk, they identify themselves through your issues, and you're kind of all there supporting each other on this journey. And it's not like I don't ever feel like I have to hold back. I mean, all the girls in my program, they know I like talk about everything because I know it's like they're not going to judge me because that's just a space that Madeline has created for us where it's like we're encouraged to share our wins and our struggles and everything. We are really all vulnerable and transparent with our journey. And if that week wasn't good, then that week wasn't good. So what can we do moving forward to improve that? And I would say my favorite part about everything is really the holistic approach of the program, and not just looking at like what are you like, stop eating that. Like she's not like that. Like don't eat any of your favorite foods. Like she's not at all like that at all. She really works with your lifestyle. But what I mean more, it's not just like the nutrition and the like the training aspect, but it's really more of like the mindset. Because at the end of the day, it's really all about your mindset and what your relationship is with food and like how you feel about yourself. Because there has to be a reason why you haven't been able to make that progress. Whether it's like limiting beliefs or self sabotage, like for me, it's really the all or nothing mentality. That's something that's been like really hard for me. So it's just really working on that mindset portion that's been like my favorite part. I've already lost, I believe it's like 4.5 to 5 pounds, and of course, inches off my body. But I think again, the biggest thing going back to my favorite part has been more of like I feel like more like a human, I guess you can say, like the lifestyle portion of it, that I don't have to be worrying about tracking every single thing I eat or like not being able to eat out. And like we talk about indulgences, we talk about eating out and how to incorporate that, because it's not reasonable to tell someone you're never going to be able to eat out again. Like that's not going to happen. Like that's probably a recipe for failure, right? The mental part and like the feeling comfortable in my body, even though the weight that I am now is definitely not the lowest I've ever been. I feel more comfortable because even when I was like 45 pounds lighter, I didn't feel the way I feel now. Nice that I feel like I'm making progress in the right direction, and I don't feel like this is going to be a type of program that once it's over, it's going to be like, okay, well now I can like eat whatever I want, or or the biggest differentiator between her and like just other programs I've seen or other coaches I've seen, and I've touched on this quite a bit already. It's just like her approach, like her holistic approach, and not only like her knowledge. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with like health coaches that decide to be health coaches because of their own transformation. I think that's super valid. But what I loved about Madeline is that she went to university for this. She has she's constantly investing in herself and getting certifications, and she works with one-on-one clients. Like she has like an in-home gym. So like just seeing how passionate, that's another thing, like how passionate she is. She's not doing this for her money. This is truly what she is passionate about, and truly this is what she feels her legacy is going to be, and changing lives, and that's like her sole purpose. If you're still here and you're considering signing up with her coaching service, whether it's like one-on-one or like group coaching or whatever she's doing at the time, I mean, I would say honestly it's an investment in yourself. Yeah, any investment in yourself is scary, but at the end of the day, it's like how it's your life. And like I know there's people that say like stuff like this is expensive, but then they go and like on a trip to like Coachella or something. I don't know. You can't say this is like not worth it. Like you're worth it. So I think if you're really on the fence, just really think about where you are and when you want to be, and what's that really mean for you, and like what does it mean for you to not be where you want to be? Like how is that taken away from your life now? And just decide that you're worth investing, and not not doing it just because you're afraid. And I mean, I feel like change is scary too, but yeah, I don't know. I would just say just really invest in yourself, and put in. It's gonna be hard. It's not like you're gonna join the program and then like you're just gonna eat whatever and not follow any of the habits and like not do any of your workouts and like you're gonna see results. Like that's obviously not the case. But I mean, if you're willing to put in the work and really show up for yourself and are ready to make a change, then I would say do it.